welcome to my podcast. My name is Ferenc Ötvös, and on this podcast we will talk about mental toughness, sport, and lifestyle. My guest, he will introduce himself.
Thank you for having me. First of all, my name is Ibrahim Ndiba. I'm an upcoming MMA fighter in the near future, 26th of March. I'm gonna be fighting my first fight.
Congratulations!
So, thank you very much, and I'm thankful for you to having me here. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Yeah.
So first of all, we will talk how we meet and how is this life. It's nothing. It's a coincidence.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, before I was looking for a trainer to train me, and accidentally I see your ambition on Instagram and the way are you training, and I say, oh, this is the guy. And then finally we find out that we have a common friend.
We have a very good brother. A lot of things in common, but that's the funny thing because you said coincidence, but I don't believe in coincidence.
No,
I believe
that's not coincidence. It was the right moment.
It was the right moment, and things happen for a reason. And at the first training, the energy that we felt together, it was like, okay, this is a person that I can really work with. So that was a great thing for me. And also from the first training, I was like, okay, I like this guy because he's going like, I want him to give him 100%, but he's giving me 200, you know?
Yeah.
So for me, that was like a motivation point for me as well to train with you, you know, because I like to help people. But when I see people giving it like 200%, I'm like, okay, I need to take more out of myself to make him even better. So yeah, we level each other, and that's good. That's a good thing. Yeah.
So, bro, my first question is how you get a fighter, and what was the reason that makes you to take this change in your life?
Like why did I want to become a fighter?
What motivates you to become fighter?
You know, the funny thing is I always used to play soccer from, I think, like when I was 5 years old until maybe somewhere around 17 years old. And then all of a sudden I was like, man, I don't like soccer anymore. I don't like soccer anymore. So I stopped. And eventually when I was, I think, 20 years old, I got back to soccer because my mom and my sister were telling me like, no, you should go back to soccer because you have talent. And they're going to scout you. So I was always listening to other people. Also, my friends were like, bro, you're really good in soccer. You need to go back. But I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to try it one more time. But eventually, when I started, there was somebody who told me, Ibrahim, you should really start listening to your heart. And when I started to do that, I was like, okay, no, this is not it. I like fighting. And I'm going to admit, in the beginning, I was scared to fight. I never liked to fight. I used to fight sometimes in the street, of course, but it was only when it was necessary, not because I like it, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, when I really like fighting because to me, when I see people fighting, everybody has his own style. And to me, seeing somebody fight, even for me right now, if I fight, it's like freedom. You know, because you got your own style and you can show to the people your own style. And with soccer, you have a team sport. It's like you do everything like as a team, you know? Yeah. So if you lose as a team. Of course, when fighting also, you lose as a team. But it's you that's in the ring and it's you that is expressing himself, you know? So that's what I liked about fighting. But first, my interest was in boxing only. So I started training. Before I started even attempting to go into boxing, somebody gave me a gift to train with, what's his name again? Remy Bonjaski. They call him the Flying Dutchman. It was a kickboxer from Holland, but I was into boxing, so they gave me a personal training with him. And he was surprised. He was surprised because I never really had a boxing background or fighting background at all. So at the first training with him, he was like, bro, did you ever box? I said, like, I tried it before, but it's not like it wasn't my common sport, you know? And he was like, you should really try this. You should really attempt to do this. And that gave me the motivation to continue this stuff. And eventually I started doing boxing at a gym, but there were only kickboxers and I was the only boxer. So that was not working out, you know? Yeah. Then I was working at a job where I got to learn a friend of mine who was an MMA fighter. And the first time I met him, I saw his cauliflower ears, you know, and I was like, he's definitely an MMA fighter. I'm going to ask him. I'm going to talk about it. So I asked him, and I asked him like, yo, do you do fighting? You do MMA fighting or something like that? And then he explained me stuff like that. Eventually, his trainer came to work at the place where I worked. Me and the trainer, shout out to Jaime. He and I became really close friends in a short time, and that's how he introduced me to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu first. So my first love was actually Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Within 3 months, he boosted me up. Like he gave me so much motivation, but he taught me so much on the ground game. And of course, I'm a talented person, and I pick up things very quickly. But the way that he guided me through this process in the beginning, it was like, whoa.
So one of the positive things that motivated you, it was that person.
Yeah, it was that person, definitely. That person,
yeah.
And that's why I say, like,
it was
when you follow your heart, when you follow your heart, it's like everything falls to place, you know, because when I started following my heart, I felt, okay, I'm attracted to fighting. Eventually, I got to know a person who's a professional MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Eventually, his trainer came to work at my place, at the place where I was working. We became good friends. He introduced me to the same thing. Eventually, my trainer he moved to where was it to how do you say, Thailand?
Thailand, yeah.
And they offered him a job. So I was here, and I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? So I stayed at the same gym for I think maybe a year longer, but I only was doing kickboxing, and to me it was a good experience to know how to really put pressure in boxing, you know, and kickboxing as well. But my ground game was not that good anymore because he was not the one coaching me anymore, and the only thing that I could do to work on my ground game was go to Antwerp twice in a week together with the same friend of mine to go to a wrestle club.
Quite far.
We did it like for 3 months or something like that, but it's not enough. I mean, if you really want to work on your wrestler, you really need to go more and for a longer time or period, you know. So then Corona broke down. Gyms were closed. I got back to the old team with the old teammates where I started the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with, and few of them, they were training at the Sport Vision, the gym where I train right now. And I was like, okay, you know what? These guys train there. Some of them are gonna go and gonna go train later there. So then I was like, okay, maybe I should try it too. When I got there, bro, I was in love. I was in love immediately. I fell in love with the team. I fell in love with the way that they handle things. I fell in love with the level of their ground game. And yeah, step by step.
That was the right step.
That was the right
place.
That was the right place because I was struggling with the decision. Like, should I stay here where I was, or should I move on to the next step? You know. Because I was like, yeah, but it's normal. It's a normal thing because nobody's ready for growth. Growth is an uncomfortable thing. You're approaching a new area, so of course you need to step out your comfort zone. And I was hanging in my comfort zone, which didn't give me the opportunity to grow. But eventually, I talked to a friend of mine, and he already told me, like, I explained the whole story, and he was just listening. He said nothing. And he said to me, listen, bro, the way that I hear you talk, you already have the answer. You already know what to do. Because the only thing for you to do is go and move on to evolve. You see, if you stay here, you're in your comfort zone. And I was like, okay. Took me like 2 months to really make the decision. But eventually I made the step, and now I'm here. So I'm really thankful I'm really thankful for where I am today. Yeah.
So, and I understand how you started, but most people, they started, but they don't keep the process. How you keep yourself on the level that continue grow up yourself?
Bro, that I have a lot of things for that, because first and foremost, the most important thing is I follow my heart. And the thing is, I do what I love right now. Like, I really do it with passion, and I do it with love, you know? Second of all, I do it for my family. Third is that I need to maintain this training to keep up with the rest of my team, because I got beasts of teammates. Like, all of them are monsters. Like, no one is laying back. Nobody is standing back. Everybody is a monster. Like, from beginner to professional, everybody, I see the hunger in everybody's eyes, and that motivates me. And also the two coaches of mine, man, these guys is, yeah, I cannot describe with words like how serious I take them and how thankful I am for them, the way that they guide us through the whole process. And I cannot say a lot of things about it, because yeah, that's our own secret, you know. But yeah, the guys that I'm with, they motivate me. But even last time we talked about we talked together, and I said, like, bros, I don't know if you realize, but to me, you all of you are like my family, because first of all, we train every day. Sometimes I see them even more than I see my own family, because I'm really busy every day. And these guys, I see them sometimes 5 or 6 times in a week. So to me, they're like really family. They see me struggle. They see me cry. They see me bleed. And we see each other bleed. We see each other cry. We see each other grow. You know, so it's really like a family. And everybody's so humble in our team. So that stuff motivates me. Yeah, that stuff motivates me. We motivate each other. Yeah, that's that's the thing that keeps me going. But especially also, follow your heart. Like, follow your heart. Close your eyes. Don't think with this. Don't think with your mind. Don't make decisions with your mind. Make decisions with your gut feeling, with your heart. You know? Yeah. So that's the thing that keeps
absolutely.
me going. Yeah.
So how many times do you train in a week or in a month?
With the team, we train like 5 days, like really strict, and some days multiple times in a day, like 2 times in a day, but more trainings in a day.
That's
so
awesome.
It's not like 2 trainings in a day and divided by 2, 1 training in the evening, 1 training. No, it's like some days, like on a Thursday, we have like 5 to 6 trainings, man. So it's but for me, I train 5 days in a week with the team, and 1 day extra for myself. Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I see, you do hard trainings. The team is what you motivate you. One of your motivation to keep the step with them.
Definitely.
But do you have any vision that also drives you? You have also your family.
Yeah.
But do you have any vision where you want to be, and this also makes you to train day by day harder and harder?
You know, the funny thing is, it's like when I started this, when I really put my mind to it, like, okay, I'm gonna do this MMA stuff, I had a vision like, okay, I want to be there someday, you know? But then one day I had a conversation with my sensei, and he gave me a message that was so solid, that stuck with me. It was like, right now I made the decision, like, okay, I made a goal. My goal is MMA fighting. I don't know how far I can come. I don't know where I will end up. But the most important thing for me is MMA is my goal. But where am I successful? I'm successful in the path that I'm walking. Because when my sensei told me, no matter what happens in your life, excuse me, I'm gonna curse, but he told me, show the fuck up.
Show the fuck up.
Show the fuck up every day, no matter what goes on in your life, bro. And from that day, and that was at the end of 2021. It was December 2021 when he said that. From that day, like, I needed a really good excuse to not be there. Maybe my car broke down, or maybe my mother was sick or something like that. Because that was the period where my mother got really sick. She got some issues with blood pressure, and she also got diabetes and stuff like that, you know. So that was a bad period in my life, but that was also a period that really motivated me to push even further and push even more, because when things were going bad, my mother told me like, listen, you got little nieces. Even my sister one day told me like, listen, you got little nieces, they look up to you. And like when they tell me stuff like that, I'm like, man, I don't want them to look up to nobody. They're gonna take example from me, you know? And yeah, that gave me the motivation to keep me going. But also my sensei told me like, no matter what goes on in your life, show the fuck up, because here you're gonna fight all your problems. Here if you can fight your problems with all the things that are happening in your life, if you can manage to show up, you can manage to overcome everything. And that's how I feel. Like every little bad situation. I know 3 years ago, one bad little situation, I would be depressed for the whole week. But right now, there's a lot of things going on in my life, bro. You have no idea. Like a lot of things going on in my life. And I don't really talk about it to other people, but I know pressure makes diamonds. Absolutely. Like really, pressure makes diamonds. And I believe that God, because I pray. I'm a Muslim, first of all. And I pray. And when I pray, I always ask God for more strength, you know? And most people, when they ask for strength, eventually things happen in their life, they fall back. But I'm thankful that I'm here and that God gave me a gift to see the signs of, and see the signs that he's trying to make me even tougher and stronger, you know? Because if I put every piece of puzzle together, I know this is for a reason. I know I'm here for a reason, and I know the things that are happening in my life, they are here to make me stronger. They are making me to evolve. They are here to make me even bigger, you know? So that's why I'm always motivated, and you'll never see me break. Never. Maybe if I break is when I drop a tear, but no, only my team and my family will see me drop a tear, because that's my family. But outside, nobody will see me do that. Nobody. No, I'm too tough for that. Really, I'm too tough for that.
So, bro, as I see your motivation. I see how you are well with your strength, and what is that things that makes you to be stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
But how you manage the self-control, because I see you're also a calm person, but in the fight you must be aggressive.
Yeah.
How you combine these two things to keep self-control during the fight?
A friend of mine, he once posted, Agi once posted on Instagram. They have a saying. They say like, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. And when I read that shit, bro, I was like, that's what I gotta be. That's what I gotta be. So right now, maybe I'm giving a few tactics away with this when I'm saying this, but right now what I'm focusing on is I try to put myself in chaos all the time. And I try to stay calm with it, because I'm not gonna say I'm putting myself in chaos, but I'm trying to put myself in chaos all the time. And within that chaos, I try to manage myself. I try to keep myself calm all the time, because I know
this is your trick.
That's my trick. Because in a fight, even when I get hit and maybe I'm like dizzy or something like that, that's the moment you're gonna create chaos. Even the moment that you start fighting, completely chaos. Especially for me, it's gonna be my first fight on 26 March. It's gonna be my first fight.
I will be there.
Thank you, brother. But that's gonna be my first fight. So of course, it's logic for a person who never fought before in a cage or in a ring to be surrounded by chaos. But my focus is right now to create so much chaos around me and stay calm and stay to myself. So that's how I try to train myself and stick to it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice because this is a very good exercise day by day to get self-control and be a habit.
Definitely.
Finally, be a habit when you get in different situation that didn't expect.
Definitely.
It will comes.
Definitely.
They are already trained for this.
Yeah, definitely. And not only for fighters, but for in life in general.
Life in general.
Because any situation that you will be put into, if you manage to control yourself in chaos, bro, you can take on everything in life. Because if you stay to yourself and you manage to keep yourself calm, man, you can take on anything. You can take on anything. It's gonna be all right. Just stick to yourself. Stick to your stay calm. Be yourself. Stick to the mental toughness. Yeah. Stick to the vision and just have faith.
Have faith. Yeah.
Even the last time when we went training, we also did a little mental training outside, you know, and within that training you said something to me, and it was like, with a little bit of faith you can move mountains.
Yeah, absolutely.
Always have faith.
If you believe,
yeah,
you can manage many things in this life.
Exactly, and that's also in that chaos. Try to keep these things in your mind.
Yeah, keep and we are a true example that not today, not tomorrow, but many times the days was coming and accomplish all what we want.
Exactly.
So this is not fake. This is reality.
Exactly.
And just many people must be careful what they wish.
Yeah.
Because maybe they can't manage.
Bro, be careful what you wish for, man.
Be careful, because absolutely it will happen.
Yeah, true.
So, bro, my last question is, what you can tell me about your team? Why they are so special, and how they build you up, that be who you are today?
Whoa. That's
because that's part of your life.
Yeah, but
it's like a family, and
exactly,
they are who. Without noticing, they build you up.
Definitely, and you know that I don't want to tell a lot.
Yeah, not the tricks how they train you, but how they make part of your life.
That's the most beautiful part about it, because everybody in my team is different. Every single one of them is different. Even the styles, everybody has a different style, but also the way that they live, the way of living. You know, everybody has own different personality, and each and every personality is like feeding me more life, maybe is if that's the correct thing to say. It's like, yeah, every one of them,
their special character, and
everybody has a special character which feeds me.
Yeah,
and I can learn a lot of them. Even the newest guy, like even if the newest guy, I was just talking to him in the car, and I was giving him my advice, and he said, "Yo, bro, you know the thing is, you're so easy to talk to." But I'm like, the thing is, I feel everybody's energy, and I can level with everybody's energy, because everybody is so humble. Everybody in my team has a good heart. And the funny thing is, people think, wow, MMA fighters, they're aggressive, they're crazy guys. They have like they don't care about other people.
One of them, maybe.
Bro,
yeah.
Listen, to all the people that think like this, we have nothing to prove outside of the gym. The only thing that we have to prove to ourselves and other people is inside of the gym, and we have to prove it to our trainers and to ourselves.
Yeah, this is self-control and discipline, and consciously managing your step in life, inside and outside.
Exactly. But the thing, we every Thursday we have the team meeting. We start training in the morning at 9 o'clock. We have first boxing, then we have ground training. After that, we have strength and conditioning, and then we have the team lunch. After the team lunch, we have the afternoon where we are free, and in the evening we have the evening training. So that's like 5 trainings in a day. But with the team lunch, that moment when everybody gave it all, and especially with the strength and conditioning training, you see everybody giving it their all, and you're there and watching everybody while you're training yourself. And you go all out, like 200%, And when we're done and we're on the table, we're eating together. It's like, man, eating together is bonding together. Like, really, it's creating more family feeling, really. And even the people that work there, some of them, it's not like they fight with us, but some of the people they work there, like, there's the guy who always be cooking for us. Man, nowadays he also do the strength and conditioning training with us. But even he feels like a family member to me, to be honest, because he's every day, every Thursday he's eating there with us. He's training with us. Yeah, I just love these guys, man. I really love these guys. Really, I love them with all my heart. And even if one day maybe, I don't know, God forbid, but maybe if I break my leg and I can no more fight or whatever, I will find a way to keep myself there in the team, because to me, I already accepted this, like we are family. And man, I don't know how to express it in words, but I don't want to lose these guys anymore, man. They're part of my life. That's now. Nice, yeah, nice really.
To find these kind of people,
yeah.
That make part of your life. Yeah.
And especially the way that I see some of them grow, because in the beginning, when I started training with them, and if I look at now, like how everybody's growing, it's insane, man. It's insane. And I want nothing more than for them to grow. I want nothing less. I want more. I want them to grow each and every day, as I want for myself. Really, yeah. And I think it's crazy to say it, but I want it even more for them than I want it for myself. But that's the personality that I have. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I love these guys, man. So guys, if you hear this, I love y'all, man.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
So, bro, we know what we have to know about you.
Yeah.
First of all, I wish you luck.
Thank you very much, bro.
On your fighting, I will be there.
Thank you very much.
I wish you luck to your team.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for coming, bro.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you for having me. And I will see you on 26th of March.
26th of March, yeah, see you there.
Thank you, bro.